Hey guys, it's Alicia here again. Now today I have a delicious old school recipe for you, and that is for buttermilk pie. And don't let the name fool you, this pie does not taste like buttermilk. To me it tastes very much like a custard pie or a chess pie, something like that. It is smooth and creamy and sweet, and the top has just this slight little crispiness to it, whereas again inside it's just creamy and delicious, and it is just a fabulous pie. And the best thing about it is very easy to make. Now this recipe comes from my mother-in-law. My husband grew up eating this, and so he is going to be the one that is going to make it today.
Hi, it's Alicia's husband this time. So we're going to do a family recipe. It's from my mother. I grew up with this at the holidays. It's buttermilk pie. And so we'll go over the ingredients. So you have 2 cups of sugar, 3 rounded tablespoons of flour, 1 cup buttermilk, half a cup of butter, 3 eggs, and a teaspoon of vanilla. However, this is not my mama's recipe, because we also have we're going to put some Disaronno in there for all you adults. So this is pretty simple. We're gonna blend everything together, and you put it in a pie crust and you drop it in the oven. The oven's preheating to 350 degrees. So I made the pie crust. It's the same way that I made the pie crust for the apple pie, which you can watch that video. You just cut the ingredients in half. You're not separating the crust out into a top and a bottom. If you want to use a store-bought crust, that would be simple as well. You just put it in there and you're good to go. Okay, so let's start putting this together and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so we're going to start by creaming the sugar and butter together. So we'll go ahead and do that. Next I'm going to add the eggs and the flour. We'll get that going. Add the buttermilk and vanilla. And the Disaronno to taste. And it tastes good. So I'm not going to be stingy. All right, it doesn't take much to get that mixed together. So now that that's done, we just pour it in the prepared pie crust. Simple as that. We're going to put it in the oven for 45 to 50 minutes and we'll see what happens. All right, so we ended up cooking it for an hour, and you want to cook it until it has a nice dark brown crust like that does. And you can see that I tested it with a toothpick, and so when the toothpick comes out clean, you know that it's done.
Okay, this has cooled down for several hours, so we're going to cut a piece out of it. And like I was saying before, the top of this has got this nice kind of a crust going on. And then inside, you can see that. It's got a nice custard-like consistency. I'm gonna have my kid try this and tell us what she thinks. Now she's had this before, but
it's very good. It's crunchy up here. It's very sweet, and like she said, custard-like consistency. I think it's very good.
good stuff, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this is a go-to pie for us. Like I said, it is my husband's mom's recipe. We make this pretty much every year, and it is just delicious. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.